be really nice.
Hmm.
Anyway, we're live now. Yay!
Yeah, let's go. Technical difficulties. Don't know them.
Don't know them. Anyway, what you want to play first?
We're gonna do some Death Run, which is a nightmare, but it's one of my favorite games.
Ooh, sounds fun.
It's like parkour, but on steroids.
Ooh, I am not gonna do well at that. Let's just say that.
I'm so bad at it as well, so I don't know why I play it so often. Mojang starting screen will seriously be the last thing I see before I die. My god. It's I see it in my nightmares.
Turns out we're all just a Minecraft game.
Like the when you finish Minecraft and there's like those two gods speaking to you, it's actually just that. We're all in a simulation.
It's just that.
Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun.
it's always been the block game. Only the block game.
Always the block game. Oh my god, wait. Come on, Mojang Studios.
Oh, I think your friends are in chat. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo.
Wait, I need to make this a bit more visible so I can see what's going on. Thank you, Blogwiz, for the follow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Naina Shrimp, for the follow.
Network error. Are you joking?
There we go. There we go. Now I can see.
Why am I having a network error? Are you kidding? Okay, well, that's happening.
Well, that's
Why
fun.
is my shaders turned back on? Can they... I'm trying to turn off my shaders because they slow down my game. But they've literally just turned back on because Minecraft hates me.
That's not fun. That's not fun. I'm sure it'll work out.
Sure it'll work out.
You,
with the power of God and anime on my side.
Ah!
Please, Mojang Studios. Twitch is literally screwing me over right now. Come on, Twitch. I believe in you.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll be deleted.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh, is it loading?
Loading.
Oh my god. Mojang Studios is such a tease.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh wait, no, it's done. Okay.
Oh, it's done? Okay.
Let's go. Alright. Oh my god, what's it doing now?
Did something else happen making you wait longer?
Mojang Studios, I swear to god, I will sue you. I will sue you. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Technical difficulty is always a fun thing to deal with.
Mojang Studios starting screen. It's like, have you ever watched any Marvel films?
Yes, I have.
Have you watched the one? Have you watched The Winter Soldier?
I think I did a long time ago. Don't remember much of it.
Basically, there's a guy who's like an assassin who, like, with a certain code word.
Yeah, he'll like
turns into
go back into his assassin mode basically.
Exactly.
Bad guy mode.
That's me, but with the Mojang starting.
As soon as you see the Mojang starting screen, you're just like, okay,
let's go feral.
Your eyes just go all like glazed over, and you just Minecraft.
It's gonna screw me over one last time. Oh my god.
We just sees red and dies. Guess so, Blogwoods. Guess so.
Alright. My game's finally working now.
That's good. That's good.
Really intense. That's better than nothing. Being shaded. Oh my god. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Alright. Am I still in the party?
I hope so. I can invite you again if you want, just in case.
Just try.
Okay. Yeah, you're already in my party.
Okay, awesome. If you just hop into a game of Death Run, then it will automatically join me if you join a game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, this brings back memories.
Sweet. Hello. Hello, the
Oh
red
my
person
gosh,
behind
hi.
you. Hi.
You're bright red.
Yes, because I like the color red, and you are bright yellow because you, I'm guessing, like the color yellow.
I do indeed like the colour yellow.
Very
It's
nice.
a problem.
Very. Why is that a problem? Yellow's a nice color, like
It is a nice colour. Oh, we
yellow
got a friend.
apples. Oh, hi!
Hey. Oh, we have another friend.
Ah, hi!
And
It's a dance
He's wearing
party.
a Pornhub jumper. Okay.
Oh, and we're going. To be or not to be.
Okay. You basically just have to like run.
Okay,
And then
cool.
there'll be traps.
I'm
and some people
probably
set up
gonna
traps.
not go well anyway.
Where are we going?
I don't.
Down here. Okay, we're going down
Okay.
here. And there's like a piece of dye in your inventory. If you right click it, you can change the visibility of other players.
That is good to hear.
Yeah, so if they all get in your way, you can just like make them invisible.
Oh wait, I think I remember what a death run is. Ah! Oh, immediately.
Oh, I just fell.
Oh, good. There's
that exact moment.
respawning. Okay, so you wanna get on that interview part? You know, the part that where I ask you questions and then we talk about them. All right.
Yes. Oh.
No. Ah! All right. So, what is your favorite game, and why is it Minecraft? Now, if you have a different game, please do tell.
No, you read my mind. My favorite game is Minecraft, and
no,
because endless opportunities, you know.
And sandbox. It's a big sandbox, so it gives you a lot of stuff to do. Is that
exactly?
Yeah, I mean, like Minecraft's a great game, and honestly, the sandbox element gives a lot to it. In fact, like I'm not good at parkour. The like whole like you can do both, but like survival versus creative in still like that sandbox element is honestly very cool. And from what I've heard, from what I've watched actually, you do hardcore. So like, how's that been going? How's that?
So when I first started streaming around kind of mid-January, but I had not figured out yet that my streams were pretty much at 1 FPS and were completely unviewable because basically like I stream on a Mac and window capture or whatever you want to call it on a Mac doesn't work. I didn't know that. I know that now, but back then I didn't know, so it was basically just 1 frame per second. But like, I don't know, I was trying to find my niche, like trying out various things, and I realized that being that one person who dies in hardcore after like 1 hour playing it is kind of my thing now. So I guess I don't know. I'm owning it. I'm owning the failure.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works, you know?
True.
As long as it doesn't really get you, like, upset, like, too upset, or it, like, gets you to the point where you, like, want to quit or something, then you're fine. As long as it's fun and it works, then you're good, you know?
Yeah.
And speaking of, like, rage quitting and stuff, have you ever rage quitted? Like, have you ever come close to that?
If I want to think about it, like, I've never rage quit on stream, I don't think. But, like, the day that I found out that I was banned from Hypixel, I pretty much rage quit Minecraft for, like, a good 2 or 3 months.
Oh,
like...
wait, how did that even happen? Did you, like, play on Hypixel and all of a sudden you were just banned for some reason?
Well, I don't know how long this period of time was, but pretty much since Minecraft came out, I'd been playing it pretty much every day, non-stop, and it was, you know, I have ADHD, so it was like kind of my longest lasting like hyperfixation of sorts. And then I don't know when, maybe it was when I like started secondary school or high school, whatever you want to call it, that I kind of just so much stuff happened that I completely stopped playing, and I didn't play for about 4 years.
Oh,
something like that. Yeah, so like a very long period of time. And then I logged on for the first time in like 4 years. I tried to join Hypixel, and it said you have been banned for a year. And
oh,
I was like,
wow. Okay. It's like Hypixel's just like, oh, you haven't been on? No more for you. It's like,
yeah, no more.
No more for you since you've been inactive. And it's like, bruh, I've been inactive. How is that bannable?
Literally, oh my god. What a return to my favorite game, just being banned from my favorite server. My god.
Hey, I'm actually I say, I'm actually doing okay, and then I immediately die.
I'm a god at parkour, and falls into water, dies.
I don't know what's going on here, but it's glass. What was your first... Oh, fun. What was your first memory that you ever have of, like, Minecraft and stuff?
I have a memory of playing on my iPad. And I had
way back when in the
way
iOS.
back when
yeah.
Pocket Edition. Oh my goodness, people play Pocket Edition still, but
oh no,
that was like the only option.
Yeah, that's how I started out too, honestly. So
what was I? Oh yeah, and I made I had like a house. It was a shit house, obviously, because I was like a child. But like I had made the floor out of lava, and on top of the lava there was glass. And for some reason I just really liked that. Maybe I was doing my villain arc or something at age 5. Who knows?
Age 5 villain arc.
Oh my days. Yeah, that's my first memory, I'd say.
Oh, I think I'm starting to understand how this works now. No. Yeah, how often do you die in your hardcore worlds, honestly? Sorry if that's a bit of a rude question, but
Deep breath.
Like, has it gotten better? I hope.
Oh. I mean, there was a world that I died in really recently, like a day or two ago. That was my longest because it was like 2 or 3 streams, which doesn't sound very long. But usually I create the world and die in it. So a lot of my streams are titled Hardcore Day 1 because I die in the world. And then I have to make a new one next stream. So it's day 1 all the time. It's always day 1.
Fun. I've seen a couple day 2s and 3s though, so that's gotta be an accomplishment.
We're improving slowly but surely.
Yeah. Sorry if I've already asked this, but like, have you ever gotten past 3 days, like to 4 or 5?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the first in terms of achievements have you gotten? Like, have you ever gotten diamonds or?
I mean, usually I get on day 2. I've gotten at least diamond chest plate.
Oh well, then have you been to the Nether then?
I haven't been to the Nether, no, because like when I'm playing hardcore, usually when I'm streaming, my main priority is kind of to play it slowly and take my time because I speedrun and like my instinct is to
just go as fast as you can, be a bit reckless.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing it gets you killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm too like basically so that I don't get killed. But because of that whole like trying to be safe stuff, I get myself not killed. But at the same time, I don't get a lot of stuff done. It takes me forever to even get diamonds because of it. But at the same time, I do have this weird luck when it comes to like finding stuff like mine shafts and ravines and strongholds, or not like end strongholds, but like the Nether Fortress. But like on Xbox because I'm a console player and stuff. Have you ever played? Yeah, this is one of the first few times I've ever actually played PC. So the fact that I'm failing at parkour is not surprising.
Fair.
But have you ever played on console? Were you ever a console player?
So I don't own myself any consoles apart from Nintendo Switch, but in my household there are four because of my older brother. So he had Minecraft on his Xbox, and sometimes we play together on his Xbox. Just like, there's kind of those like pre-built worlds where there's like Chinese mythology or like ancient Greek like pre-made worlds on Xbox. I don't know.
Oh
if
yeah,
they still have them anymore.
I think I remember those. I don't think those are a thing anymore, but yeah, I remember those. I thought those were really cool. It might be a thing, but I don't.
Epic.
I haven't been able to find it. Yeah, it was the coolest thing ever. Oh,
should bring him back. That was the best part.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to find it, but like I haven't been able to, but that's just because like I haven't really felt the need to, and I honestly forgot completely about it.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, did you ever get to play Xbox with your brother, or did he ever let you, or was he kind of like, nah, this is mine?
It kind of depends. Like, me and my brother are pretty close, especially as kids. So we kind of did play together, but having a split screen, like when it's because we obviously it was the two of us sharing a screen, was kind of annoying. So
yeah, yeah, that sort of thing gives me a headache too. So it's understandable.
I died.
Dang, same here.
Dang.
So outside of like rage quitting and stuff within like the hardcore world, like have you ever like gotten to like that one time you got to a point you hadn't before? Did you feel extremely happy or for the fact that you got there, or were you mainly like nervous about dying?
To be honest, like I haven't especially not on stream. I haven't like achieved something that I don't achieve pretty much every round of hardcore that I do. Like when I die, I'm almost always at the stage where I'm halfway finished building my house.
Oh.
And yeah, so it's like
Wait, I'm guessing then
it's kind of formula, you know.
I'm guessing you start building your house later on in the game then.
Yeah. So there's kind of a routine that I do where it's like get full iron, maybe some diamonds first, and then start building a house. Which doesn't usually take that long for me. It takes like one day, and then on the second day, I'm usually starting to build or about to build my house. But literally every single time I've died.
Oh.
Kind of, ow. I've died like during that kind of stage where I've got armor and I'm trying to build my house, and I just fall into mine shaft and get blown up by a creeper, which happens every time. It's always a creeper.
It's always every single time. Has ever not been a creeper? Or?
I don't think so. I don't think it's ever not been a creeper. I'll have a look, because I'm pretty sure a lot of them are clipped, but I'm like 90% sure that most of them are creepers. And now that's how like getting killed by a baby zombie being filtered.
Yeah.
Yours is getting killed by
creepers.
Yeah.
Like just as you're building your house. That's just strictly an MQ thing.
Yeah, literally, but that is pretty much like how it happens every single time. Actually, there was a spider once. I think one of my viewers actually animated this like
that's
clip
awesome.
of me getting killed by a spider because I was singing. I was like,
I mean, getting killed by a spider in your hardcore world, not fun, but getting it animated, I mean, kind of. In my opinion, if it were me, kind of worth it.
Worth it.
Okay, I can do this. Probably not, but like I can try. Oh no. Would you consider yourself a parkour god? Would you consider yourself a parkour god?
I mean, I used to play Death Run pretty like intensely. I'm pretty highly ranked because I used to play it a lot. So I'd say I'm pretty good at parkour. I'm not sure anymore. I used to be.
Are you a pro gamer though?
Oh, pro gamer! Oh, gosh, I'm so sweaty at Minecraft.
Sweaty in Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm very try hard. No, I'm not a try hard. I don't really care, to be honest.
Yes.
Like...
Sorry, I just made the jump.
Let's go!
Yay!
Parkour god.
I'm finally learning how to Minecraft. And then I immediately lose because someone won. Good for them. Good for them.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of Minecraft, honestly? Is it just the servers or just like...
To be honest, like... Also, this is my moderator.
Oh, hi!
She's followed us into the game.
Oh!
Yeah. And what was the question?
Like, what's your favorite part of Minecraft? What's your favorite little, like, aspect or tidbit? Did I get myself stuck? I think I got myself stuck. Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh.
Probably used to be high pixel, like, mini games and stuff like that, but
thank you,
now
Robin the
building.
Lemon Boy, for the follow. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
more follows, yay!
But
yay! But yes, back to the question.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of building now. I'd say that's another one of my niches is having nice builds.
Ooh! I did the same thing. It's fine. Getting better at this. Ooh.
Yeah.
Popping off. What? No.
Oh, I just ran right into you there. That's kind of funny.
Ah!
Oh jeez.
Yeah, along with the favorite aspect, is that what keeps you coming back to Minecraft when it comes to that? Or is there something else that really keeps you coming back?
Like, in terms...
No, sorry, continue.
I don't really have anything to go with that sentence, to be honest. It's just noises of confusion.
Wait, so... No, sorry, I'm just... Let me not make the questions so, like, bundled up and bunched and stuff. So, what's your favorite part of Minecraft? What makes you, like, really, like, what are you most excited to come back to? Oh, hi.
Probably, like, I think it's the opportunities that playing Minecraft seems to get you, I guess. Like, if you look at pretty much every, like, content creator, like, who's currently popular and kind of the stuff they achieve, pretty much all of it stems from Minecraft, which is insane. Like, Minecraft, like, built this community of, like, MC Whiteyears or whatever. Like, the whole, you know, spiel of that kind of thing. Like, the amount of opportunities that Minecraft opens to people is insane, and that kind of inspires me, I guess.
Yeah, that's an insane thing, because, like, or at least I grew up with that stuff, so, like, seeing it come back was, like, really weird, but also, like, comforting. And it's insane to see, like going from, like, Dan TDM and Stampy Cat and Popular MMOs and Jen and all of them, just, like, and then now there's Wilbur Soot and Dream and Tommy and all of them, and it's, like, insane to see how much things have changed, but at the same time how little things have changed, you know?
Oh, that's a really good point with how little things have changed. It's quite simple that there's first gen, second gen of these, like, Minecraft YouTubers, Minecraft streamers. As you said, there's the Dan TDM, Stampy, that kind of thing, and there's Tommy in it, Dream, Wilbur. If you were to, I suppose it is better now, if you were to really look into it. But on the surface, it is the same that all of the big ones, they're all male. They're all men. They're all white men.
Oh.
So that's something that really disappointed me, to be honest, because obviously there are really popular women like Hannah X Rose and Nikki Niachu and, like,
Puffy,
Snifferish.
Yeah, Snifferish.
Puffy, like, all of them. Yeah, but to be honest, like, they don't have the same level of success as these other people.
Yeah, and it kind of makes you wonder why. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, why is that? These, they're all, like, extremely talented, but, like, they're always, like, ooh, they're always, like, one-upped by men. And it's kind of like, huh, wonder why that is. Is it a gender thing, or is it something else?
But I mean, I, like, have considered making videos about this, like, YouTube videos about the specific topic, because it's, like, back then, I suppose, it was pretty simple that it was kind of unheard of for women to
be gamers.
I mean, it was unheard of, but yeah.
Well,
but it was, like,
it was just an uncommon thing, and, like, usually it wasn't, like, it was for clout, not to actually, like, play the game or have fun and stuff. Or back then, not clout, but, like, you know, that day's version of clout. Okay.
the olden early 2010s kind of like clout.
Yeah. that version of it.
I had a point here. I forgot what it was. It was something to do like I don't know the it's a paradox with female content creators that you don't see female content creators, so young women aren't inspired to become content creators themselves, which means like they're in an endless loop of there being not many people. But like every so often someone will break that pattern of, you know, there'll be like LD Shad Lady or someone who comes along and kind of
just like
kind of a name for themselves.
Yeah, like we like I can do this. Doesn't matter what like gender or whatever. I am.
Yeah. But if I like spend a lot of time thinking about this because these factors of growth are pretty important for all of the kind of the small streamers who grow quickly. They've all none of it's by accident. They've all thought about it for quite a long time. And the reason why I suppose people always say, oh, for girls it's much easier to be on Twitch.
It's like, is it though? Is it though?
It's simply like, in my opinion, it's the opposite, because women will get the clicks from, I don't know, them horny teenage boys who want to see gamer girls play Minecraft. Like you'll get the clicks in that way, but in terms of a community, if you're a man,
you're likely gonna have a bigger community because like one of the boys, all that stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have. It's pretty simple that majority of women are attracted to men. Majority, obviously that's obviously not always the case. I myself am pansexual, so I love women, but majority of women like men, and majority of stans are either women or a member of the LGBT community. So you can see the correlation that most stans will go to male.
Wait, did I just
like
complete
content creators? Yeah, you just finished 18.
Sweet! I finally finished one! Heck yeah!
Oh, let's go. Game over.
Oh my gosh, okay. Hydrate time. Alright, that was nice. Perfect time for a transition. Oof. Hello. I think it was your mod. Your mod keeps like saying hi to me. They're really sweet.
Yeah.
Hi.
Blogwiz, absolute legend.
Indeed. Actually, what got you to start streaming in the first place? Like, what really made you like?
Oh, this is a great story. I it happened. So usually when people ask me, I was kind of just like, oh, I was inspired by Tommy Innit. He's a young guy who got success, and I want to prove that I can do it too. But in reality, it was like one of my primary school friends sending me a message saying, because I'm an artist or whatever, and he sent me a message going like, do you do commissions? Do you mind if I commissioned you to do my Twitch emotes? And I was like, interesting. Yeah, we can like talk about it. And then kind of after a while, I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this. Like that kind of emote like style. I wasn't really sure how I'd go about completing that. So I was kind of like, look, I don't know if I can do that. And he was like, yeah, it's okay. I just wanted some emotes because I just got affiliate. And I was like, go. But inside my head, I was like, I could probably get to affiliate faster.
The competition.
Let's shut that thought down. What? Then slowly but surely, that little thing inside my head that went, this person is doing a thing. You could probably do it better though. Don't you want to like prove that you could do it better?
Like like anything you can do, I could do better, sort of thing. Like, you know, like why not?
Exactly. I have that attitude towards like pretty much everything in life.
That's understandable. I kind of do too. Not gonna lie.
It's like it's that kind of attitude is what gets you far. Like, I don't know, the competitive. Well, it's not even competitive because I don't care if someone else like actually does do better than me.
Internal competition.
Yeah,
it's kind of
yeah,
and more like the wanting. I really can't do this jump. the whole like proving to yourself and like maybe others that like, hey, I can do that. I can do that.
Exactly. Well, what was it? Like he asked me, like I kind of like set everything up and then kind of left it. I was like, I don't even know if I want to do this. I didn't really have much like super hyped about it. I didn't have any big plans or big dreams, but he sent me a message going, when are you starting streaming? Because I must have mentioned it at some point. And I said, I don't know, sometime this month. But I actually hadn't planned it or anything. I just forgotten. So his message reminded me, and the next day I just clicked start stream.
Oh, hey!
I just did it. It was
like,
so funny. Like,
just went for it.
I did. I literally just went for it. And
I mean, hey, y'all gotta start somewhere.
Exactly.
Some with planning, some without. But you started.
Exactly. I did. If I hadn't started then I probably would never have gotten around to doing it. Because again, I didn't really have a huge amount of motive. Only that I see the success of other people my age. I don't know if it's jealousy or inspiration or motivation or what. I see.
Could be both.
Yeah, it could be both. I saw Tommy in it, Tubbo, even I think it's probably Rambo as well. I saw them being successful. I search up their age and they're like young people.
You're like,
and I think,
they're young.
They're young. Wait, they're doing
young.
all this. Why am I doing this? Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Chocolate.
Oh, nice. And I was like, wait, so early? And I was like, oh wait, it's not early for them. Wait, so with all that stuff, how did it feel when you got your first subscriber and stuff? Was that like was your first subscriber one of your friends? If so, then like how'd that feel?
Oh my goodness. So I think it was my first 7. Oh my god. How did that happen? It disconnected me. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. That was so weird. It just disconnected me. Anyway.
Wait, so are we still in the same party or?
Okay, you can just try and invite me again.
All right.
This happens at least once a day, at least. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, so like my first, I think 7 subscribers were all of my friends who didn't like. Obviously, a good chunk of those people are now like solid members of my community.
Nice.
Naina, Grace, both of them subscribed to me using their Prime, and they're now my moderators, and they pretty much are like the pillars that hold up like my community, I suppose. If they're listening, you're cool guys. And also AP, another one of my moderators, all like I don't know, showed support then and still show support now. But most of them, the first couple, were just my friends who I said, "Do you have Amazon Prime?" And they went, "Yes." And they said, "Give me free money." And they went, "All right."
Sweet.
So, that was how most of them went.
I mean, like, hey, free money is free money.
You're taken away from Big Man Bezos, and I'm like, yo.
I mean, like, yo,
okay. Pop off, I guess, and then I got some subscribers. I don't remember who my first paid one was. My first one where someone actually sat down and paid for it. I think it was. It might have been Breadsticks, who's someone who has showed me support. I think it was Breadsticks, and I sat there and I like had a proper cry about it because I was like, someone has sat down and paid £5 to like subscribe.
And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and then like along with that, how'd you feel when you got your first donation, like your first dono?
Oh my god!
Like someone sat down and decided to straight up give you money. It's like, oh.
Literally. Who was it who gave me my first donor? I think it might have been Millsy, who I think is a streamer themselves.
Oh.
Came into my chat once, like subscribed, then gifted a sub, and then kind of every once in a while came into my chat. It was either I think it might have been Mills. It was either Millsy or someone else. I don't quite remember, but I was talking about Stardew Valley and how like I don't play games that usually like cost money on stream apart from Minecraft, which I bought literally almost a decade ago now. So and then they just sent me a dono of like £10 saying, "Here, you can buy Stardew Valley now," and it blew my mind. Like,
hey.
It was, I don't know. I don't get a whole lot of donations. which is like completely what I expected. But to be honest, like donos are insane because it's not the same thing as a gifted subs or bits. Even if it's the same amount of money, it's not the same because those are kind of incentives Twitch has given you to spend money. Whereas dono is just like you're straight up. That's you can see
like,
the numbers on the page.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, it's like, wow, money.
Yeah, it is basically. It's just like
you're not getting anything out money.
Of it. Yeah, you're only getting kind of the reaction of the streamer, I guess.
Oh wait, sorry, I just figured out how a puzzle parkour thing goes, and I was like, huh?
Let's go.
But yeah, how long did it take for you to get where you are now?
Oh, that is a really good. Oh, this is something I really enjoy talking. So, if I look at I want to actually pull up my stats right now so I can give like proper dates and stuff because I know myself a lot of streamers who are really shy about talking about kind of their stats, their analytics, the amount of money they earn. I'm really not because I'm very big on helping people with kind of if they're streamers themselves, how they can get to where I am because there is kind of an algorithm to it. The first I started streaming like mid-January and I was pretty much averaging like kind of between 5 and 10 average viewers. Getting 15 average viewers was insane. And all of a sudden I started averaging a bit higher. Obviously this was kind of work of my own. But like are you taking my milky butter?
Can I leave you half?
Yes. This is my dad taking lessons. And then I got raided by one of my streamer friends, Miro Pry, who she's really good at networking with people. One of her main platforms is TikTok, I guess, and she had befriended like a couple people who are friends with Bad Linu, like Bad Linu, the person who has 1 million Twitch followers, friends with Tommy in it.
Well, dang.
Yeah, so she was so I don't know who. I think she got raided by someone called Nelly, who himself got raided by another big streamer. So it's the way it works when a big streamer raids a small one. Yeah, it is a chain reaction of the viewers kind of getting filtered down, kind of circulating through the community, I guess. But she raided me with something like 30 viewers, and I was sitting there at like 15, 16. So this was a big deal. And it wasn't the Catalyst event. I figured out that it wasn't me getting raided that sparked what happened afterwards, but it is an event that marked it because the stream after that, I started appearing on the recommended channel, which I now know is all to do with pretty much chat engagement. And how many messages are sent. But at the time, I thought it was because I got raided, and I was like, is my success going to be built on the fact that I got raided? But I don't think it is. But either way, kind of then I started getting, I don't know, 10 viewers from the recommended. Then it was like 15, then it was 20, and then I started
just slowly going up.
Followers. Yeah, and then now I get pretty much a consistent amount of views from the recommended page. It doesn't go really up anymore. I don't get raids from bigger channels either, which a lot of people on the recommended do. But I am kind of building a community of people who click on the stream because Twitch has put me on the recommended, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, honestly.
I never. I'm really happy that like I managed to get on the good side of the Twitch algorithm pretty.
That's a really good accomplishment. That's a really good thing to have to be able to get through.
I look at streamers who are like a similar or bigger size to me, like Owen's Juice TV, and Pirate Bay, and who else? TV Sparks. Other people who are kind of similar size to me, and they have been streaming for like oftentimes they've been streaming for about a year before they got like noticed by the algorithm and started being kind of pushed in the same way that I'm being pushed. which is insane because their content is obviously really good, but they didn't kind of get picked up.
Yeah, by the algorithm,
and a year after they started.
Yeah, until like a long time, a lot of time passed, and it was kind of just like, well, dang. At the same time, it's kind of like, I mean, they got there. It takes hard work. Like some people are like blessed by the algorithm and like get like lucky, but like some people are just straight up like have to work for it, and it's kind of like, wonder if the algorithm were different, if it would actually turn out different.
That is like, sometimes I get really confused because one of the things that I'm trying to do is I'm really interested in all that algorithm stuff, and it turns out that Tommy Innit is where he got interviewed, and he has kind of a very similar mindset to my own. Like, he was talking about how putting his thumbnail 2 centimeters to the left and repositioning his face and how it makes it more clickable, and how he's really interested in studying that. I am too. I haven't got around to kind of focusing that energy on YouTube yet, but I don't know, when I was about 11, I kind of sat down and I started looking at the Instagram algorithm, and then I cracked that and I started moving on to other platforms. But then the Twitch one is one of the most interesting for me because I cannot for the life of me figure out how the goddamn Twitch algorithm works. It's so strange because sometimes I'll look on like the browse page and I'll see someone who is sitting there getting at least 100 new viewers. Obviously, this person's was sitting at about 2 viewers on the browse page, but they were constantly getting new people in, and then they clicked out. This person just sat there in silence. They weren't saying anything. And, like, there was no one like active in their chat, and it made me wonder, why is this person being pushed by Twitch? They disappeared off the homepage pretty quickly, but why would they put there in the first place? I can never figure out.
No, that's honestly really strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, algorithms are weird. Like some you're able to figure out, and others it's kind of just like, what the heck what is this?
it really is. I can understand from TikTok. I've learned that a lot of times social medias will push everyone out at one point. They'll recommend you. Every single account will be recommended at least once. It's how you do in that one split second, that lucky moment where you get
that like
pushed.
one post. Like that one post that goes almost viral, and it's like, oh.
Exactly. It's like, if you don't kind of, it's all about, if you look, on Twitch there's like the people who are recommended on the homepage, like proper, like there's like a bio written about them next to it. It's like actually on the very top of the homepage there are channels being properly promoted. Like they are constantly having to present themselves and talking in a way that anyone who sees their streams are seeing the best of them, so they're at their best all the time.
Yeah, that's gotta.
I think that kind of mindset is what gets you properly growing, being your best all the time.
Yeah, a good mindset can like really get you places. Like
exactly
places outside of Twitch, even like. Sorry, almost died. I've been working on this jump for a long time. But basically, if you have the right mindset, oftentimes you can get wherever you like feel like you need to or want to. Almost. There are always exceptions to that sort of thing.
There are.
Oof, that wasn't a good one for me. How about you?
I got a personal best, but I don't really know.
Hey, personal best. That's good. That's actually really good. It's so good. The best for you is, I mean, like, your best is your best. I mean, like, who cares what other people's bests are?
True. It's like, if you, I hate bringing maths into it, but it's really cool how on a lot of websites that show Twitch statistics, they'll show your growth not in the kind of the raw numbers. They'll show it in percentage increase and decrease, which just means you can compare yourself to bigger streamers. Oh, they only increased by 1%. I increased by 2%. I only got 2 followers, but still better than you.
Yeah, but so hot.
Comparing yourself to other people is never good, but if you're gonna do it fairly. Don't do it with the raw numbers, because they'll never favor you.
Oh. Yeah, that's actually a really good thing. Like, don't look at the numbers. If you feel the need to because you really want to grow, then do it. But, like, don't let them get you down, you know? And, like, be careful where you look and, like, make sure you're looking in the right places, the right numbers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And just don't let them get to you, though. Don't let the numbers get to you. Don't let the little numbers on a screen get to you while you're streaming. Just, like, have fun with it. If the numbers are all you care about, you're not gonna have fun with it. And that's just not worth it.
Like, honestly, that is pretty much, like, I couldn't have said that better myself, because I kid you, I shit you not, like, sorry, PG.
No, it's fine.
But, like, I seriously mean that when, I think the catalyst wasn't the raid, it was the fact that pretty much the day I sat down, I switched off my view account, and, like, I stopped asking people to send the stream to their friends and leave it on idle so that I could get more viewers. I sat down and I just stopped caring.
You just played.
I sat there and I just played, exactly.
You just had fun with it and
Minecraft
stuff.
and had fun. And then I started appearing on the recommended, so there's got to be a correlation there somewhere.
Yeah. So that's really good. That actually proves a lot of points out there where, like, a bunch of streamers are like, don't let the numbers get to you. Like, they'll actually, if you just go for it and have fun, you'll actually, you're more likely, it seems, to, like, get some, like, maybe not, maybe that's not the case, but, like, honestly, even if that's not the case, at least you're having fun in then.
Exactly. Like, if you were to think about it, how it would go either way, there is only one option that you benefit no matter what the outcome is, and that is if you're actually having fun while you're streaming. The moment I realized that is the moment things started going better for me, because I tell my, like, streamer friends that this is what they should do, is to just, you know, never kind of show the people watching that you're bothered by the view account, because that kind of creates a really uncomfortable environment. And I rewatch my VODs and I'm like, I would click off this stream if I clicked on it, because
it's like, ooh, awkward.
It is awkward. It's really awkward.
It's like, hey mate, sorry, I can't really help with that, like, awkwardly scratching the back of your neck and over here, like, yeah, like, bro, I'm sorry, I can't really help you with that. Like, hope you get somewhere, and you kind of just click off because you don't want to hear the negativity and stuff, because it's kind of, like, awkward. Hey, I finished.
It is really awkward.
I finished!
Let's go! Pop off.
Popping off. That went better than usual. That's good. That was a nice topic. That's a good conversation to have with like, any sort of content creator, honestly, because, like, you're not just a streamer, you're an artist, and that's actually how I found you. I didn't find you through like, streaming. I found you through art, because I myself am also an artist, and I found you through art, and I was like, oh, this person's cool. And as I got into streaming and, like, watching streams, I got to streaming myself, and then I found you through that, and I was like, oh, they're an artist that also streams. Cool.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so cool. Like, I ask my audience this quite a lot. I don't know whether or not it's annoying, because repetitive questions are pretty annoying. I know that, but like, I'm always so keen to know how people have found my streams, because the streams in the end, regardless of the other platforms, it's pretty important to figure out, when you're creating content, what platform is your end game. And Twitch is my end game, so I always like to know. I always try to redirect. When I grow on other platforms, I'm trying to redirect people to the Twitch, because that's where I truly want to kind of spend all my time on.
Yeah.
But I always want to know where people found the thing, and oftentimes it's like from Tumblr. I'm like,
oh,
what?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have a Tumblr, so I wouldn't know. I'm thinking about getting one, but I'm like, do I want that?
I think it's really good, and if the Tumblr and the Reddit algorithms are best for art. I found the Reddit one can kind of fail you, but the Tumblr one pretty much never does. Instagram algorithm for art literally sucks.
Yeah,
it's like, you can spend 3 hours on this, but no one kind of cares, so you're just gonna get 3 likes, and then we're gonna leave you. And it's like, okay.
It's like fun. It's like, thanks, with tears running down your face.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. No, I don't. I need validation. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm basically gonna get into some deeper stuff in terms of like questions. Like I know we've been going over through like a couple of deeper topics, but I'm talking about stuff that kind of gets you thinking a bit more. So, Oop. Dang it. So right off the bat, what's the worst pain you've ever experienced?
In terms of like
physical or
streaming
emotional?
Stuff? Or like
just in general. Like it can be in terms of like streaming stuff, in terms of physical, emotional, if you want to just stick to that. But if you have a story outside of that you want to tell, then go for it.
Most pain I've ever been in. To be honest, like, haven't been through a whole load of physical pain. I've been through like my fair share, but not enough for it to kind of be stuck in my memory. But emotional pain, I am pretty familiar with because I have. I was not recently. I keep saying recent, but it's not actually that recent. I have ADHD combined, so I have both the impulsive and the no focusy ADHD. I also have clinical depression and generalized anxiety disorder. They just gave me all three.
Ooh,
once.
fun!
I was like, okay. Thank you. Buy one get two free. I guess. Like, it was an interesting time.
Just happens how it happens, you know.
you just order one and you get just
all of it, and it's like, oh, fun. Like, thanks. I hate it.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it was a very weird seeing that on the little diagnosis letter. I don't usually talk about that kind of thing a lot because I've been sort of raised to not really talk about that sort of thing because a lot of the time it causes more trouble than less trouble. I found a lot of the time causing people a lot of worry or stress about it if you're kind of not very familiar with the field of mental health and that kind of thing. It can cause more detriment to me when I talk about it, but I don't really in that way I've kind of passed through that because I used to have a chronic insomnia where I just wouldn't sleep, and it happened for like 2 years, and then my ADHD got medicated. Boom, I'm fine. I've sleep well now.
That's better. That's good. Happy to hear that.
That's funny. Happy to hear. Yes, I can sleep now.
Yes, good.
No more sweating at night, but yeah, definitely those nights were the most painful, I think, for me.
Yeah, like getting no sleep. Oh, that's gotta ruin a lot of stuff for you.
Yeah, but it taught me some valuable lessons of things do actually get better. I did not believe that at all when all of the people go.
They're like, oh, it gets better. It gets better, and it's kind of like hard to believe when you're at like that low, and it's kind of like once you finally get past it, and it's kind of like oh, so we gotta live in the cobwebs. But once you get past it and actually do find it does get better. And
it actually does.
Like it legit does. Like at some point, it always has to get better. There's no way. Like they're having a constant downhill in terms of reality and in terms of just geography is impossible. So if it's impossible in like geography, then like why? Like why do you think it would be possible in like in terms of life? Because like. All that stuff is kind of connectable.
It is. Yeah, I talk about this a lot, but like pretty much every scientific law is applicable to all areas of life. Just like opposites attract, or like I don't know, all that kind of thing. It applies pretty much everywhere, and it actually does get better because things are always changing and. Like, even though people don't really realize that it gets better, usually if you were to look at the situation you're in, I don't know, a week or a month or a year before, the situation you're in currently is usually better or different in some way that it's easier to manage.
Yeah, that's a very good thing to, like, bring up, because, like, when it comes to that sort of thing, a lot of people don't believe it, and it's kind of just like, no, it is, like, and it's not just, like, that, it's, like, with the scientific laws, like, opposite subtract. With every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. If you do something bad, there's gonna be something bad happening to you, and that's the whole thing on karma. And honestly, it's kind of like debatable whether you should believe in karma or not. And I honestly kind of do. Like whether it's in one way or another, like obviously it might not be the exact, like if someone did a bad thing to you, then a bad thing will happen to them back. Maybe it's not in the exact same way, but like it will. And if something good happens, like if you do something good for someone, that should be paid back at some point. Maybe not immediate, but it will. It always will.
Exactly.
What? Ooh, water. I need water. One-handed parkour. Not going well, but
Oh my god, can it stop disconnecting me?
Oh no.
Oh
man.
Reconnect me. Failed to connect to server. Internal exception. java.io.ioe.
Wait, can I re-invite you in game, or do I have to like wait until the game ends?
I think you might have to wait. Why is it not letting me in? Let me in.
Oh.
Hold on. It might let me.
Here. Do you want me to invite you again?
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Nope. Invalid session. Try restarting your game and the launcher. Don't think I want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to invite you to the party again.
It's not even letting me play any other server. Just try.
Seriously?
Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Try restarting.
Oh my god, this is so annoying. It's never disconnected this hard. Usually I can log back on. Connection refused.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a bit #orcs. Not gonna lie. Okay, come on, you can do it, Minecraft.
Okay, come on, Minecraft. You got this. You got this.
Oh my days. This is very awkward. Holy shit.
Well,
I
technical
don't mind just
difficulties.
Here talking, like, since if you're playing Death Run.
Yeah,
you don't see
I'm attempting. I'm attempting. But yeah, if you're okay with that, like after this, like, you should be able to like reset everything so it, like we can start playing together again, right? Yeah. So.
I can try.
I don't know how to leave this game either, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. We can just carry on talking. I will just sit here and play in my single player.
Oh.
In spirit, we're playing
in spirit. We're playing in spirit. As soon as this game is over and I figure out how to go back to lobby, because I figured out right as I joined the game. There's gotta be a way to just quit, right?
I know, like, my mind, like, it won't let me connect to the Hive, so...
Oh, like, at all?
Yeah, it won't let me connect to any other server and multiplayer. But it does this sometimes.
Oh.
Invalid session. But restarting my launcher will take 30 minutes, so I can't start it.
Okay, that's not fun. Okay. Then yeah, I guess we should just move on with the questions. That sucks. Hopefully.
It'll sort itself out, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it will. It should. What's your greatest fear?
And on that note, greatest fear. Oh my gosh.
Also, if you don't want to, sorry, real quick, if you don't want to answer any of these, do let me know. Like, you don't have to.
Just be like, nah, then just
move on.
No, my biggest fear, if I was to move past like spiders and that kind of shit, probably just like literally not doing anything, like not succeeding, not getting anywhere in terms of like making a proper impact, having that kind of like not international global influence over the
not
whole
living
world,
up to your own expectations, sort of thing.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to die like not being known. I want to kind of be remembered by a lot of people. I need to have I need to have made a mark somewhere somehow before I depart from this earth, because you know that's my end goal is to make a mark, to I don't know, improve people's lives somehow.
Like even if it's in a small way. You know, as long as you improve something somewhere, you're known by some people for doing those good things, it'll make you happy, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Same, bro. Same.
So many people on this platform, I think, share the same sentiment. To be honest, I can like the good eggs, like people who kind of have a similar mindset. There's a lot of people who are on here or doing content creation for the wrong reasons, I think. And it sucks when they kind of get popular. I'm not saying that a lot of TikTok, but I am saying most TikTokers, you know, they have global influence, but what are they doing with that? Nothing.
Yeah.
They're getting money and they're doing nothing with it.
Yeah, like billionaires. They have so much money and they can do so much with it, but they hoard it.
It's like sometimes it's not even about the money as well. Like, and I can't say for sure what famous people do with their money behind the scenes, because I know there are loads of celebrities who have lots of money who do most of their charity work like privately, so that they don't get chased after publicly for that kind of thing. But in terms of, you can tell what they do with their success, because what they do with their success is what they kind of publicly like say, and they do nothing with it. Like, you put a little Black Lives Matter thing, you know, when it's applicable, or you retweet about AAVE or whatever it is, but like they don't properly use that reach of like millions of people that they could reach, they could teach, they could, I don't know, inspire, improve their lives. All they do is kind of just the default.
Yeah, just default kind of celebrity mode.
The default celebrity. Oh, I hate the default celebrity mindset. It's just like, I'm famous.
Cool.
Okay.
Like, let's move on. And it's like, nah, use it for the good of the world, or your community at least.
Different. Yeah, exactly. Do it for your fan base. Do something different. Like, they're all the same. They're all the same, like silicone mold celebrity, and do the exact same thing. Like, come on, you can do something with that instead of just kind of die in that massive mansion of yours with $10 million going to your children so they can live the same life.
Yeah,
it's really weird to me.
And that actually reminds me a little bit of something. Like, there was like this huge gamble, like for like $1 billion, like literally, just this Powerball thing, and like me and my like family, we kind of just got together and like, what would we do if we got that? Because like obviously it's $1 billion. Why not just like see if you can put like $5 in it? You never know. Kind of just for fun. And then we were kind of like, what would we do? And it was kind of like, set it aside, donate to charities, and just kind of don't use a lot of it. Like, yeah, give some of it to charity, obviously, but like don't use a lot of it and plan it for like emergencies. And I feel like that's kind of good, but at the same time, like, we could have given it to more charities. We obviously didn't get it because, you know, but I'm not a billionaire. But yeah.
No,
honestly,
absolutely.
It's an interesting concept to think about, actually. Like, what would you do if you got $1 billion, like, all of a sudden?
Oh, I mean, there is so much that I think about, like what I could do with that kind of money. That like the kids in like third world countries who have this brilliant idea, but they just don't have the funds to back it up. I mean, my immediate place to go to is not the charities of in kind of first world countries. You know, like, as much as those are important, when you're raising money, you shouldn't. Okay, it's gonna sound this is such a shit thing to say, but as much as hospices and kind of charities for the homeless, or the people who don't have homes in first world countries, or kind of that kind of area of like charity work, as much as those are incredibly important, they definitely need to exist, there are literally people in this world who are like 5 years old working in a mine, almost dying every single day, and they have nothing. At least the people who live in hospices, at least they have a blanket and a family and food. There are children who are literally dying, and people's default response should never be to support first world. It should be the third world countries where there are literally like, oh, I can't explain it. Like, would you rather help someone with money or someone with no money?
Yeah, no, that's actually like a very good thing to like bring up and like think about, because like when you think about it, like yeah, first world charities are good, but like it's not reaching the core issues.
Exactly. It's not. It's most of the time it's going to the corporation behind it or people who work for it. Like finding a non-profit charity, obviously there needs money going towards I don't know, the people who invest a lot of time in those charities. But if it's just like a last-ditch effort to make some money is to make a charity, like I don't know. In terms of charity, my default would be to help people who live in poverty, who properly have nothing. And I mean, like, I'd love to, after I'd done that, I'd love to be able to invest in young people's projects in first world countries. Like, I don't know, kids who got a scholarship to the school university and they just need some support and they could do something really cool. Like, and they just need some help. I'd love to do that. But I think my first priority, if I got that much money, is to $1 billion. You could save a whole country with that money.
Yeah.
And there are people with that money who just buy a lot of houses.
Yeah, thing is, with that money, even then, like, there's kind of that also question, like, how to make sure it goes to the right people to make sure that it actually helps. Rather than, sure, like, you know, the greed of man taking over and just, you know...
taking it.
Yeah, doing what it usually does.
I mean, that is, again, like, is there any way to truly know if the money's going to the right place? Yeah, if you go there and you do it yourself.
You gotta do research. You gotta invest time into it too.
Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. There are a lot of things that are wrong with this world and stuff. Like, but money can't solve all of it, but it can solve a lot. Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy a lot of other things.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for sure.
Vaccines.
Seriously. Also, really quick, do you think you'd be able to join the Death Run party now? Just...
I can try.
Alright, I'm gonna invite you then.
Why not let me on the... Oh, no. Okay.
Valid
session still.
Okay.
Failed to connect to the server.
Fun. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, I have another question. How long will the interview last about? Just because I usually stream on Saturdays. I just, you know.
Oh, dang. It's actually going a lot longer than I expected it to. So, like, because of the lateness, probably... Sorry, like, no, like, bad to you, but, like, because of some of the, like, my own flaws and, like, trying to get all the timing right, probably until 9. Or 9 for me, but, for you... Like, another half an hour.
Okay.
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know how time zones work anymore, because I was like, GMT, yeah, but it's actually BST for me now, because daylight savings.
Fun. Yeah, I just kind of go back and forth between, like, going, like, what time is this time zone now? And I'm, like, going all over the place, like, I'm like, should I, PST, EST, GMT, BST? Like, what? There's so many.
There are way too many time zones.
Oh, yeah. But gotta keep track of time somehow, but, like, at the same time, confusing.
It is very confusing.
But, yeah, if you want... Those deep questions went really deep. Those, like, 3, so let's just... We can move past it. It's fine. It's fine. You did well. You did well. Thank you. You brought up a lot of good topics. That was a nice talk. Good old TED Talk.
Good old TED Talk. Let's go.
Yeah. It's always nice to talk about deep stuff. Like, sometimes people don't want to hear it, but at the same time, like, in my opinion, like, people say people don't want to hear that stuff, but in my opinion, it's actually quite nice to listen to and hear about. Like, I'm not the only one aware of that stuff, and it's like, oh, good.
Oh, good. Let's go. Oh my god.
No. Anyway, so, what do you... like you said earlier, Twitch is like your end all. So like, what do you hope is gonna become of your Twitch?
To be honest, I don't like properly think about, I don't know, the specifics of it, because I think the more specific you get, the more easily you'll be disappointed if it's not like kind of what you envision it to be. But I do really want it to get to a point where I have like a substantial community, and I'm kind of like, I don't have to a point where it's kind of stable. Like my Twitch streaming is a stable thing, because I'm not at a point where it's stable growth, or I do have a stable community of sorts.
Oh
But
yes, your community is very nice. It's small, but very nice.
I love my community. They're so lovely. They're just amazing. I do love my community a lot, but I'd like to get to a point where, I don't know, it's kind of like the big streamers like Wilbur or Tommy or all them who can kind of do anything, and people, I want to get to a point where
where like no matter what you do, people like watch and have fun with it. Like just
exactly.
Even if it's just to use you as background noise, it's nice. What just happened? Thank you, Tenjiro, for the follow. I need to learn how to deafen so you don't have to constantly hear me calling out follows and stuff. I need to learn how to use Discord. I rarely do, so sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
So yeah, how are you proud of how far you've gotten in terms of like all that stuff? Like how far you've gone?
To be honest, like I find it really difficult to be proud of my like that, because I don't know, because kind of sitting there and saying I'm proud of where I am, on some sort of weird unconscious level, it's kind of confirming that this is like, I don't know, it's kind of sitting there and going I'm proud of what I did, kind of cements that where I am right now is what I'm happy with, which is not the case, because as much as I am incredibly happy to be where I am now, it's not what I'm.
It's not where you want to be. Yet.
Yeah, it's
like
not
you want to go further, or like.
Yeah, I guess exactly. I still have more to do. So although I am really grateful for like the insane amount of luck and support that I've gotten, I am not in a way like, I don't know, satisfied with what I myself have done and what I myself have put out there, I guess.
What did I do? I clicked the wrong button. No, that's not what I meant to do either. Ah!
To be honest, all of the games on there are pretty fun. So
I don't know what I did. I'm in a different game now. I think I'm shooting people with
Oh my god.
No, wait, no, with a golden hoe. I don't know.
Oh my god.
There's no people around though, so like, I mean, hey, whatever, I guess. Oh, and I'm dead, I think. But yeah, so when it comes to like your art and Twitch and stuff, do you think you're gonna start like with like, sorry, I'm getting really distracted by this game. So basically when it comes to your whole like Twitch versus art thing, do you feel like you prefer one over the other?
Yeah, absolutely. I used to be super like fixated on my Instagram and that kind of thing, but I feel as though now at this point in time, I kind of use my Instagram and my art stuff to kind of supplement when I'm on Twitch. Like I feel like when I'm posting my art, I'm kind of like, I have to do. I've done it for a while. People are probably going to be wanting some art for following me, so if I'm not really doing the art stuff for myself currently. I mean, there are some projects that I would like to work on, which would be because I want to do them. But I don't know. I feel as though at the moment, my art stuff is I should draw this because that's what people want to see, which is kind of weird. But at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know.
Well, don't let yourself get too pressured by that sort of thing. You know, it can kind of get to you.
Yeah, I mean, it has kind of in the past. I got far too into it. I also got kind of mixed up with the wrong kind of people for a period of time pretty recently. And a lot of things have gone wrong. Like it was like last week or the week before. There's a period of like a couple of days where I got way too fixated on the Twitch stuff. I got way too fixated on kind of the people I had befriended through the Twitch stuff to a point where like my whole life revolved around it, and I was kind of really unhappy. But then like I don't know, I'm really glad that I have the ability to actually listen to people's opinions now, because I used to be so stubborn where I'd kind of just everything people said to me would kind of it wouldn't even come out go in one end, come out the other. It would just reflect it. But now I sat down and probably thought about it. My parents were like, "Yo, you need to disconnect. Like, you need to learn how to rein this in. Otherwise, you need to stop.
You're gonna go insane. Like, bro, you gotta take care of yourself."
Exactly. And I think I found a balance now, which is really good, because I think that path would have gone somewhere I wouldn't want it to have gone, where I don't know, it probably would have been unpleasant for everybody involved, for my viewers, for me, for my friends, for my parents and stuff. So I'm glad that that stopped before it
That's
got
good.
to
That's good. You got yourself out of that little. Would that be considered a rut? Could that be considered?
Yeah, I'd say it would be. I mean, it may not have been on the surface because I've been nailing out so many streaks, getting 10, being active on Discord constantly. But I was not happy. Like I wasn't.
You weren't mentally well because of like that stuff was like taking too much of your life up, sort of thing.
It was just like I was kind of using that. I was using the whole content creation thing to supplement like my own kind of, I don't know, state of mind. I was using it to show that or to make myself feel good about myself, which is not what you should be doing. You should, same with like relationships. You shouldn't use the other person to make yourself feel good. Like that's not, you're meant to feel good about yourself first before you start. I think that's the same thing about streaming. Like people come into my chat and they go, hey, do you think it'll be good if I started streaming? And like I hear other streamers being asked this, and they just go, yeah, sure, just go for it. And I'm like, no.
I was like, okay, wait, check yourself first. Like, do you think you're mentally ready to take that on? You know?
Because for a lot of people, like this, as morbid as this sounds, a lot of people, the Twitch stuff, it doesn't go anywhere. So you end up with a couple viewers, and then after a while, you get disheartened, you give up, and that's just a thing that you tried and it didn't work. But then if it does end up working for you, and you weren't prepared for it when you started, you need to kind of really think about it, because there is so much that goes into streaming, and I am not a big streamer. I'm not famous in any sense of the word, and I'm already like stressed about how I present myself. And I'm not famous, so I can't imagine what it's like for fucking Ludwig or Tommy.
Yeah, all those people with like millions of followers.
Oh, it must be so insane for them.
Yeah. But I think when it comes to that sort of thing, you get to the point where you can't comprehend it, so it doesn't bother you that much, because kind of like morbid comparison, but like when it comes to death, after a while the numbers are so high, you're just like, wow, that's a lot, and you don't know how to feel like grieving in terms of bad over all those deaths, because it's in such a great number. You're kind of like, oh, okay, so maybe, like, this is just a theory, because I honestly have no idea. Maybe it gets to that point, like, when you have, like, millions of followers, it's kind of just like, oh, that's a lot of people. And you kind of just tune it out, because you don't know how to, like, process that many people.
Yeah, it is, like, I don't know, when I kind of first started out, I had this thing in my Minecraft world where I'd put the name of every follower on a sign in a garden. And that really helped me comprehend just how many people, or like what having one person follow me meant. But kind of at a certain point, it got a little bit too much for me. So I stopped that, and then I kind of lost track of I should be proud of myself, because if I think about, even though I think I might have gone now, the bots, I got bot followed and then got like 4K followers from the bots, which is really annoying. Bots.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Hopefully they all should be gone by now. I calculated when they should unfollow. Well, it should be around now.
Oh wait, so they like automatically unfollow after a certain amount of time?
They should.
Oh.
One batch of them has. I've dropped back to 4.2, but the rest of them haven't. So hopefully they'll unfollow soon enough. But you know that it's a complicated thing, as most things are on the internet.
Yeah, that. Okay. Yeah, that sort of thing. Like, the internet is complex, but at the same time, if you know where to look, it can be simple. But honestly, most of the time, it takes a lot of research in order to make it simple. So it's kind of like oftentimes it just stays complex.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing to like not understand the internet. Like, yes, you definitely should, but sometimes like there are certain things that are just like harder to deal with. Ooh. It's kind of like try, but if it stresses you out too much, just it's okay. You can leave it be.
It is fine to just kind of draw yourself back out when it gets too much. Like,
oh yes, definitely. It's very important to do that. To just like things get too much, too stressful or whatever. To just give yourself a break and don't feel bad for it. Like, obviously, if you have people following you worried about it, let them know, but like let them know, hey, I'm taking a break or something, but like don't feel bad for taking that break, because oftentimes they'll understand.
Exactly.
Like, if you have a good community, they'll understand. If you don't have a good community, you should probably check out what that is.
That is exactly just...
Yeah, but you have a very nice community. So
I'm glad that, I don't know, I've been given the opportunity to have a community like this. I mean, to an extent, people have told me this, and it's taken me a while to believe it, but I know it to be true pretty much now, that like the community most of the time reflects the streamer. So I look at other people chats sometimes, of people who are like a similar size to me, but a lot of the time it's not a community. They're just people like talking at the streamer. It's not like a group of people that feels connected, like you're walking into, I don't know how to explain, but like it just feels like separate people kind of who just happened to be connected by this person, instead of like, I feel as though my community is like a proper member, like everybody's a member of the community, everyone's like friends with each other, and like feels like it's a place to be instead of just a stream that they're hopping in and out of to say hi. Who knows,
but it's still nice, you know.
Exactly, it is very nice.
Yeah. Are you looking to hopefully like make art or streaming or both your like career, or are you looking into something else?
That is a really good question. So my parents have kind of always, you know, rightly so, they've said, look, okay, that regardless of, only if you get super big will this be able to be like a proper job where it's stable and you don't have to worry about not having food on in the evening. Like, the internet is a place where things, and there is evidence behind what they said, the internet is a place where you can just drop out of fashion so quickly and all of a sudden you have no job. So it's really important to keep your options open and always have a backup plan. And I'm really lucky that, and maybe it's because of the ADHD, maybe it's just because of, you know, how I am as a person, but I have lots of outside interests other than streaming and stuff, which you know, capture my interest enough for them to be viable kind of career paths other than streaming. Obviously, if like streaming goes really well, and I mean like really well, like
might as well
a lot, then I might as well like kind of put all of my effort into it. But at least I'll have a backup plan. I got all of my A levels, I got straight 9s, and I also have this qualification because I took a master's at this university while doing streaming on the side. I also have work experience, this and that. Even if I don't, I do want to go to uni. Going to uni would be pretty good. I'm not saying that streaming will get me far enough that I don't have to go to university.
But yeah, like still go to uni, but like, you know, uni as in university, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, sorry, you're just saying it, so it kind of just rubbed off on me. Sorry.
But yeah, yeah, I definitely want to do something like that. I wouldn't mind going to, this is a UK thing, like Oxbridge, like Oxford or Cambridge. Those two, the big boy universities,
the big
like
ones, yeah.
They're like, I wouldn't mind kind of, I don't know, pursuing something there, like doing classics or English or something like that, because I'm good at those. I wouldn't mind doing video game design. That's more akin to the streaming thing, like Dream and George Not Found. They both, and Wilbur, they all have kind of qualifications. Well, Dream doesn't really. Wilbur has his degree, so does George, in like things that are kind of help them out in their streaming career. Like Wilbur's got, I think he's got a degree in editing. George has got it in, I think he's got some sort of comp sci. George has got it in, so they have kind of skills that they can apply.
Yeah, like if streaming ever like goes horribly or something goes like, they all of a sudden like lose their ability to like be completely reliant on streaming, they can like just get a job somewhere because they have like a proper degree and stuff.
Exactly, they do have
they have a backup plan.
They have the backup plan fits with their what they actually need to have as streamers. Like having a if I wouldn't, but if I went to law school degree, that's a skill that I can't apply to content creation at all. But if I, for example, went into game design and marketing or something, that's 100% applicable to
yeah, definitely.
And it's a win-win. So either way, I'm winning in that situation. So
yeah, and honestly, like when it comes to that sort of thing, as long as you're having fun, you're good. But also make sure that you're gonna have the like ability to maintain a stable life. Because like when it comes to that sort of thing, like sometimes like you like to do things that are like might not get you a lot of money, but it's kind of like there's got to be something out there that's a job that you can like that will get you money. Like there's always something, like even if it's something like being janitorial or like cleaning or cooking, like just simply within like as like a babysitter. Like babysitters make a lot of money.
They do.
Like, something as small or simple like that might not seem like it makes a lot of money. It can. And like also you can have like side stuff too, like streaming, for example. You can have like your main job like not make a lot of money, and then have streaming that adds on to money. And then like art, for example, which adds on as well if you sell it and do commissions, and that can add up to like a decent amount. Yeah. As long as you don't stress yourself out with too many of those like side hustle things.
Exactly.
Like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go too far with that. But like as long as you have the time and have fun with it,
yeah, the side, if it becomes like a hassle, or like if it stresses you out, then like I don't like it's a question of whether or not it's worth it, I guess. But either way, I probably wouldn't go down that kind of route. Although that works for a lot of people, and I believe people who do that kind of thing are incredibly smart and determined and hardworking, and I respect them. The way I'd want to do it, maybe this is probably to do with how I was raised or whatever superiority complex I have. I'd rather have something that's I'm big on my dignity, and something that is on paper a good looking thing to be doing. Like, look at this job. I am an editor for like Lucasfilms. Look at this. This is the like on paper.
Like you have a big degree, like a doctorate in English. I don't know. I think that exists. I'm pretty sure that exists. I had an English teacher that said she was a professor and could be called doctor if you wanted. So that means she had a doctor in some sort of English degree. So whatever.
But that kind of thing. I'd love to have another job, because I like doing all of the things. I like having done and having lots of knowledge and information on that kind of thing. So I'd love to, I don't know, get a cool degree, or like I don't know, do multiple jobs. Maybe not at the same time, but other than like my end goal, or I just really enjoy learning and having a lot of knowledge. So that'd be really cool, but I'd rather have. I'm really big on making sure is spent usefully. So if that's why I'm not super keen on like doing classics or something like that, because I'm not kind of learning any skills from that. So although I'll get the degree and the degree will help, the what I'm actually learning in terms of like 10, I'm not learning anything. Whereas if I did computer science, every single step of the way I'm learning skills and applicable knowledge that can be done for something. It's a bit like history. History, you can't really do a lot. You can't really do a lot with history other than become a teacher.
Yeah, I hope one of my friends are in chat because he really likes history and I think he wants to go somewhere with that. So shh. I don't think he's in chat. I think it's a bit early, but like,
You're
just.
I big up history. People who do history, but I'm all in terms of like actual proper skill. If you were to do like
when it comes to like, oh yeah, because history could be used for teaching, but if you don't like teaching but want to do history, it's kind of like, ooh.
Yeah, you can. In terms of what you can do with a degree, you can do a shit ton with any degree. You can do loads once you've finished it. When you're actually there in class, what are you doing with your time? You're sitting there, you're learning about things that happened in the past. Whereas if you were becoming a lawyer, for example, you're sitting there and you're learning things that you can actually use right there and then, like robotics or art or things where the things you're learning, you're actively applying to what you're doing right now. But if it's something like philosophy or that kind of thing, where kind of the things you learn, you're learning for the sake of learning that material because you have a test, whereas you're not learning it because you need to know how to understand HTML, code a robot. Like I don't know, it's kind of
when it comes to certain areas of history, you really got to learn that stuff because if you don't learn history, you're doomed to repeat it and stuff, which has happened a lot and is kind of frightening to see. But yeah, when it comes to that sort of thing, like if you're gonna teach history, don't teach the same stuff over and over again. Like, come on, guys, make it fun. Yeah, so we're past that. We're within the last stretch within this interview. So I have a little game. And so essentially it's speed run. Basically lightning mode. And basically I'm going to go through a bunch of questions within 5 minutes, which seems like a long time. But the thing is, you got to keep me from segueing you too hard. You can't get sidetracked.
Okay.
So you got to make me say the next question near the end. If like we get near the end and like you've gone through and there's still a lot of time left, I'm gonna try and stop you with even more segues and not let you. But like if you directly say like give me the next question enough, I'll have to because like don't wanna seem mean. That would just be like that'd be cheating on my end, and I'm not a cheater. So when I tell you the first question, that's basically in. They're just a bunch of random things. So
okay.
Yeah, so, red pill or blue pill?
What?
Red pill or blue pill? Red pill. Okay, if you could tell the whole world one thing, what would it be?
Follow your dreams because they actually go somewhere.
Why? What if they don't go somewhere?
They probably do, you're just going about it the wrong way.
Yeah, but, like, what if someone's dream is, like, something horrible, like killing a bunch of people?
It's not a dream, is it?
For psychopaths.
Yo, next question.
If you could choose any superpower, what would it be?
Scarlet Witch's powers, kind of like telekinesis, but it's cooler.
Would you like the same colors in red, or would you like to change that up?
Yellow.
Yellow. I like to yellow. Yeah. Would you like to change it to yellow? Would you like to adjust those powers at all, or just like exactly?
They're fine as they are. Next question. Let's do it.
Okay. If you choose, okay. if okay, so as a kid, or maybe even still, what was your favorite like sleeping stuffed animal or like blanket? Did you sleep with a stuffed animal, a blanket, a doll? Like what was it?
I have a teddy bear called Bagel who I got at a birthday party because he was kind of ratty and sitting in a box, and it was a Build-A-Bear thing, like a Build-A-Bear.
Mm.
Everybody else chose the nice, clean, new ones from the table, but I saw him sitting in a box, and I was like, "Now this one," and they're like, "Okay."
Oh, wait,
Origin
so
story.
from Build-A-Bear, you didn't get to build it yourself, or did you? Was that like just like a not really
you
good
kinda
looking
did.
one? Ah, what do you mean kinda?
Like it wasn't the same as the proper branded Build-A-Bear, but in a sense, you were building a bear. It was just a bit of a rip-off, kind
So
of.
just off-brand Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, and of
Oh,
course off-brand. Yeah.
that's fun. Wait, so in the end, your bear didn't look as good as a regular Build-A-Bear. Were you at all upset by that, or were you kind of just like, nah, no, it's my bear now, and I love
I mean,
Bagel.
I'm all about accepting outcasts. I mean, so I was
The
happy with
underdogs,
Bagel.
all that sort of thing.
Yes, exactly.
That's a good thing to be able to do, because like I'm the type of person to also go for the underdog, and it's kind of like because they can be a lot more lovable, like not always, but like oftentimes the underdog can be very like lovable in terms of like character. Like it's like, oh no, I hope they win. Like you know they won't, but like you really hope they do because they have great character.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like we're getting segued here.
Yes, you are. Oh, what's your favorite milk flavor?
Milk flavor, probably chocolate.
Chocolate is good. Why chocolate? Why not like strawberry? Do you just dislike strawberry, or
No, I like strawberry, just chocolate slaps.
what kind? Like Nesquik, or like Silk
I like
almond chocolate milk, or
own brand.
what
Like,
brand?
just like any kind of just grocery store normal like this is
Any
our
sort of
brand. Like
any sort of chocolate milk.
yeah,
Have you tried
any.
banana milk?
I have tried banana milk. Yes.
What's your opinion on it?
It's pretty good.
Well,
I'm so quick with my answers. Like
yeah, you're actually starting to keep me from being able to segue here, but milk before or after cereal?
I don't eat a whole lot of cereal because you're not getting anything out of cereal. When you eat cereal, you're eating, but that's what you're eating is pretty much 100% sugar. So I don't eat a whole lot of cereal, but when I do eat it, oftentimes I don't milk because it goes soggy and it's a bit yuck.
You have 50 seconds left. There are still quite a few questions left. Just saying. Mm-hmm. What kind of meme is the best meme?
I like Tumblr shitposts, like just random things people have said on Tumblr. They're great.
Just the random ones, like the wait. So do you mean the deep fried ones that just have a frog on it and say arson, or?
Yes!
Those are good ones. The deep fried frog with arson on it is the best one.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, and then pop.
Next question, let's go.
Okay,
Next
okay.
question.
Coolest type of magic.
I like the ones that are the realistic type of magic, like futuristic magic.
Have you heard of the Grishaverse series? Because I feel like that's actually very good on that.
I haven't.
Okay, so if you could sit down and read for a moment. Also, the timer's up. But you got through around 10 of those out of 20, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, 50%. That's good.
Yeah, 50. That's good. That's good. That's a lot better than my first interviewee, but like, hey, that's good. That's good. Yeah, but I didn't explain the rules well to her, so that's kind of my fault. This time I tried to go a bit more in depth, but I hope you have had fun.
I've had lots of fun.
That's good to hear, because that's going to be the end of the interview. How do you think it went?
Yeah. That was Pog. That was a good experience, first experience for an interview, I think. Yeah.
It's fun?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. So anyway, that's end of stream, end of interview and stuff. Hope you guys all enjoyed. So gonna end that here. All right. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.